Well, hi, I'm Montel Williams, and I'm introducing the Living Well Debt-Free Warrior Series, a proven system that will help you take control of your finances, fight back against credit card lenders, and help eliminate your debt. The Living Well Debt-Free Warrior Series contains everything you need, including template of letters, forms, budget guides, plus it even includes scripts that you can follow word for word to talk to banks and credit card companies and mortgage companies. Best of all, the Living Well Debt-Free Warrior Series shows you how easy it is to get out of debt.
Do you feel surrounded by banks and creditors with no hope in sight? Introducing the Debt-Free Warrior System, a proven system saving people just like you more than $50 million in consumer debt over the past decade. You learn the secrets of getting control of your life, how to create a plan that will free you and your family from the stresses of debt. Customize a settlement plan and save thousands. Best of all, the Living Well Debt-Free Warrior Series helps you get out and stay out of debt. The Debt-Free Warrior System has been used for more than 12 years by successful debt negotiators and has received the Code of Ethics Award for the past 9 years by the Better Business Bureau. There is no question, the Debt-Free Warrior is a name you can trust. Stay tuned and find out how this unique and easy-to-use system can put you on the path to financial freedom.
It's time to live well financially, spiritually, physically. It's time to start living well with Montel. Welcome, and thank you so much for joining us today. Hi, I'm Montel Williams, and I want to welcome you to another special edition of Living Well with Montel. You know, I really wanted to do the show today because it's a topic that affects each and every one of us. It's become an epidemic in this country, and we need to do something about it. What am I talking about? Now more than ever, Americans have been afflicted by what I like to call a credit disease. Many of us are carrying huge amounts of consumer debt, tapping into our home equity lines and living beyond our means. We're currently facing the greatest economic crisis of this generation. Over 1 million homes are right now currently in foreclosure. The unemployment rate is at the highest it's been since 1992. And personal bankruptcy has doubled in the past decade alone. If you can only make a minimum payment on your credit card, say your monthly credit card bills, or if you're living paycheck to paycheck, or if you're in danger right now of losing your home, or you just want to gain control and pay down your debt and start putting some money in the bank, you don't want to miss the show, or you can't afford to miss the show. I'm going to give you the tools that you need to educate yourself, to empower yourself to start climbing out from underneath this mountain of debt. And by the end of this hour, you'll be able to take control of your own financial life. And to help us today is the founder of Debt Negotiation Service. He has saved his clients, ready for this, over $50 million in debt over the past 11 years. Please welcome financial expert Rustin Savarese to the show. Rustin's been in the business for almost 12 years, and his company has won the prestigious BBB Code of Ethics Awards for the last 8 years in a row. So congratulations on that, sir. Why don't you tell them what that Code of Ethics Award is so they'll understand how important that is.
We've been in business now for well over a decade, and we're the 8-time recipient of the Better Business Bureau Ethics Award.
What he's being, what he's being very modest about, because we're going to get applause, this company has been awarded for 8 years in a row. They're the best. That's the reason why I want to bring this to you. Your company, let's talk about it. You deserve to pat yourself on the back a little bit. You've helped people save over $50 million in personal debt. And had that been spiraled out and all the interest and all that had been tacked on, it would have been almost $500 million, would it not?
It's hard to estimate. I mean, we talk about principal and actual savings, and what we mean by that is somebody owes $20,000 and we get them out of debt for $5,000. That's the actual savings. Principal savings are if you had the interest, the late fees, all that, if you were going year after year. We average getting people out of debt in 36 months.
With Rustin's program, being in business for over 10 years, being a part of the Better Business Bureau alongside that, made us feel very comfortable with going with Rustin's program, and we're very happy that we did.
They won the Code of Ethics Award from the Better Business Bureau for 9 years in a row, and I decided to go with them because of the reputation, and it made all of the difference. My debt is now cut in half, and I'm well on my way to financial freedom.
So I know a lot of people at home are sitting there right now, they're thinking about, I got $18,000, this bill. Can you really help? Can you really help people cut back their debt, let's say on credit card bills?
We can help them, but they have to have the will to do it. There's many options, and there's many different ways to negotiate. The problem is a lot of the news reports out there will tell you, call your banks, call your creditors, and negotiate with them. But they don't give you the proper tools to go out and actually negotiate with the banks. What we're trying to do is give you all the secrets that the banks know, all the strategies that the banks take, so that when you go in to negotiate, you're prepared. You're prepared for that fight.
I will tell you that the Living Well Debt-Free Warrior Series is probably the most innovative debt relief series ever created.
What we try to do in the book is first analyze the problem. Then we move on to preparing you and going through all the different options that are available.
You've actually put together letters that you know that banks will look at more favorably if a client were to write them and say, look, you know, I need to renegotiate this, or I need to talk about this. You put together a template, all the person has to do is put A, B, name, date, time, send it in, and bingo, bango, done.
And the part that I'm most proud of that no other system has is this will script exactly what to say. Different scenarios, how you handle those scenarios. So you make sure that when you go in to negotiate and handle your debt problem, that you have the leverage and the advantage going into that.
You've been working with Jane in your life, right?
Correct.
Okay, now so far, what's the initial plan that you would put in place for them?
The first thing that we're doing is we do a breakdown, the debt to income ratio, find out what they can afford to pay so we can save some money. The second thing we do is contact the creditors and say, listen, we can't pay on these anymore. We're in the situation where we might have to file for bankruptcy. We're going to try to make you an offer on these, and we try to take the leverage position. They think they have the leverage now, the creditors, and the fact of the matter is they don't have the leverage. It's already on your credit.
Right.
The leverage is on our side. We have the money. We decide what we're going to pay them.
Very interesting philosophy that you take, because most companies approach debt relief for an individual with the corporate bill in mind. They're trying to make sure that they take care of your creditors and get the creditor off your back. Well, you approach this differently. You're approaching this from the standpoint of, excuse me a second, it's the bank that I need to get off my client's back. So you put this more in the perspective of the person who owes, right?
We stay on the client side. And the first thing that the client has to realize is they have to determine what is more important, our credit or our finances. We've been brainwashed in this country by the credit card industry to believe that our credit report is more important than our finances. Once we break through that and realize we have to get our finances under control and that comes first, then that's the way that we break through this problem.
We were living the American dream. We had a couple businesses, big house, the economy, started the downturn, and credit card payments and everything started getting tough. And after paying on time for over 10 years, we miss one payment and they want to, put our interest rate up 3 to 5 times what it was.
And how can we pay that, the larger amount, if we can't even pay the smaller amount? I mean, it makes no sense at all.
If you're overwhelmed by debt to credit card companies with car and house loans, doctors and hospital bills, if you're so far in debt, you could possibly lose your home and you don't know where to turn, I'm giving you the secret to what credit card companies and banks and lenders don't want you to know, and that is what to say and what not to say to eliminate debt. Best of all, the Living Well Debt-Free Warrior Series shows you how easy it is to get out of debt.
We searched everywhere. We looked everywhere. We cried at night, and finally we came across DNS. I mean, it saved our lives.
Do you feel surrounded by an army of credit debt with no hope in sight? For the first time ever, you can defend yourself because the Debt-Free Warrior System is here. With so many companies claiming to help you, who can you trust? Pick the program Montel Williams trusted and chose for his Living Well with Montel series.
Every question that you can think of asking is already included in the series.
The Debt-Free Warrior System has been used for more than 12 years by successful debt negotiators and has received the Code of Ethics Award for the past 9 years by the Better Business Bureau.
If I can teach my employees to do it for other people, then I can teach other people to do it for themselves.
There is no question, the Debt-Free Warrior is a name you can trust. You get the secrets to win the battle against banks, creditors, credit card companies, and the Debt-Free Warrior is your proven partner, saving people more than $50 million in the last decade. And everything you need to know is outlined for quick and easy access. You learn the secrets of gaining control of your life, how to create a plan that will free you and your family from the stresses you feel every day. You'll discover what rights you do have and how to use those rights to get the best settlement for you and settle your debt once and for all for pennies on the dollar, which can save you